our breathing pattern follows our emotions. Breathing pattern changes as our thought waves also changes. If we are angry, our breathing becomes very jerky. Breathing becomes very jerky, and if you are sad, you sigh out uncontrollably. You push the air out, and if you are happy, you are inhaling, slow inhale and exhale when you are happy. When you are tensed, your breathing becomes, you hold the breath, and you are uncontrollably holding the breath and you are exhaling. When you are tensed, automatically breathing becomes, you hold the antar kumbhaka happens. For example, cricket match, last ball, four runs, you stop breathing also. And you stop breathing, and if you are in deep pain, what you do, you inhale, hold the breath, and you release. Exhale, you hold the breath. You are holding, by holding what you are doing, you are holding the breath, so that breath means strength. Through holding, you get extra strength. You want the additional strength to bear the pain. You hold the breath, and when you are exhaling, uncontrollable exhale. But pranayama is a technique of breathing with awareness, is called as pranayama. Pranayama helps in managing our emotions better. I was talking to a student in America. He has logged in also. He was talking about his personal experience, and from childhood, more than 4 decades, he is going through excruciating pain in his spine. Nerves have tangled up. He is experiencing the pain similar to that of a terminal cancer. He was saying that like he has swallowed a dynamite. That wave of pain comes. We don't know that what pain means, that the wave of pain, that excruciating pain. And he wanted to go to Machu Picchu in Peru, and he bumped into my video called as Pranayama for higher altitude. He practiced as per my guidance, and his pain bearing ability had dropped from 10 to about 6. So he practiced it for a while. Through the pranayama technique, pain bearing ability has improved significantly. It's shuttling between the doctors. Hospitals did not serve for 4 decades the pranayama. What I recommended in the pranayama technique for higher altitude, generally we do not exhale out our carbon dioxide. We are too quick. We are always on the go, always in rush. We are running all the time. We don't have time even to breathe. People say, I'm so busy, I don't have time to breathe. Time to breathe means I don't have time to exhale also. If I do not have time to exhale properly, I am carbon dioxide being built up in the body. Body is getting polluted. Body is getting acidic. Body is getting polluted, acidic, leading to carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide mixes with the bloodstream, becoming carbonic acid. It triggers inflammation. It triggers inflammation in the body, and pain in the body also gets elevated. To minimize that one, the pranayama technique talks about generally if you are panicky, your exhale is shorter than inhale. Your exhale is shorter than inhale. Pranayama techniques helps you to increase the exhale. Start from 1:1. If you are inhaling for the count of 5, make sure that you are exhaling for the count of 5. With practice, you increase the ratio to 1:2, increase to 1:3, increase 1:4 and beyond. And as you are doing that one, body is getting purified. Body is getting purified, and you have a better control over your breath. So is the mind. The mind, how is your mind? By observing the breathing, how your pattern of your breathing, we can say what type of thinking you are doing. A yoga teacher, by observing how this student is breathing, can know how this, what is the mental thinking pattern. The breathing technique, slower you breathe, slower you exhale, helps in better managing the mind. And another one technique for reducing the pollutants in the body is the food. Diet plays a very important role, and plant-based diet is good for making the food get digested. It won't pollute the body as much, and we must stay away from meat, alcohol, the drugs and other intoxicant. It pollutes the mind. It makes the mind again body toxic. Meat, alcohol, drugs, it pollutes, makes the body toxic. And also the social media, always watching the negative thing. If the war is happening in Lebanon and Israel, or Ukraine, Russia, there are always two parties. They want to take the things to the extreme, and we get carried away. Negative marketing, negative propaganda is seeing that one again and again. My mind also, body gets toxic. So that the way to do that one, it is talking about always associate with good people, positive people, minimize socializing. The invariably when you go for a socializing, you start talking about the lowest possible thing. In the social gathering, socializing, you won't be talking on the high lofty things. You will be talking on lowest possible. How that prime minister is useless, that country is useless, this country is useless. You are trying to talk about the lowest possible thing, and so your mind also becomes very dull. Associate with positive people and reflect on the inner message of the messages of the scriptures. Contemplate on the inner messages of the scriptures. Listen to the positive talks, positive inspirational things. It hastens the healing, inner healing. It fast tracks your inner healing. And it is talks about in Patanjali, talks about pain management. Pain means everyone is suffering. The moment you are born means life is full of pain. Our student in America is experiencing the additional pain. Everyone's life is a pain. His additional pain. Pain management, Patanjali talks about prachardhana vidaranabhyam va pranasya. Prachardhana, you try to exhale out as long as you can and see whether you can come to the pause. You are not in a hurry to inhale or exhale. See whether you can come to the dharana kumbhaka. prachardana vidharanabhyam. Vidharana, vi means vishesha. Hold on to the higher things. Not slip down to the lower possible and hold on. It is talking about you breathe, exhale, inhale and exhale, slow, vidharana. Hold on to the higher possibilities in life, not to slip down. Not to slip down, Patanjali is talking about, we'll practice Kapalabhati and Bastrika, how you can manage. He is talking about on that one. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna talks about Prashantatma Vigatabhihi Brahmachari Vrate Stitaha Manasamyamya Machitto Yukta Asita Matparaha. He talks about, Bhagavad Gita talks about, always try to find what brings a tranquility in your mind. Prashantatma. If some people's company makes you feel disturbed, disassociate yourself. After all, this is your life. You have to invest time for yourself. What brings happiness to you? Prashantatma vigata bihi. Vigata be. Not to be scared in your life. Not to lead a life full of fear. I'm working in the office extra hours. I'm scared of my job. I'm scared of my boss. I'm scared of my incentive. And vigata bihi. Life is, every step is scared. I'm scared. Every step, I'm leading a life for others. Triggers the fear. Vigata bihi. Brahmachari vrate stitaha. Brahmachari means hanging on to the higher possibilities in your life. Vrate stitaha. Manasamyamya machitto. Acquire the tranquility, inner balance. Your disturbed mind will imbalance the body, removes the balance, yoga from the body. Manasamyamya machitto. Shri Krishna says, always this is possible by think of me all the time. Bring your attention onto me. I am the highest possible for all the seeker. Contemplate on me, your mind becomes stable, breathing becomes stable. Yukta asita matparaha, yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha. Yogi vigata, when doing that one, your body gets purified, toxins gets removed. Yunjaneva sada atmanam, yogi vigata kalmasha. Yogi, by the practice of this way, detoxifies oneself. It's vigata kalmashaha. Upaiti brahma sansparsha atyantam sukhamashnute. When the toxins are released, one revels in highest bliss. Everyone wants happiness. When I take shower, I feel good about myself. When I vacuum, Amrit purchased what is electronic robot cleaner. Now he is happy that he is, and the cleaning, after cleaning, looks good. When the body is detoxified, mind is detoxified, and it's atyantam sukha ashnute. When you are detoxified, you revel in the happiness. That level, atyantam, ati antam, anta means there is an end for your happiness. When I go to a party, there is an end for the happiness. Go to a cricket match, end for the happiness. This is atyantam, there is no end. Ati anta, you go beyond, transcend beyond the confinement of the happiness. You revel happiness unlimited. Pranayama technique, purify yourself, detoxify yourself, your mental thinking, pranayama, and reflecting on the messages, hearing good things, doing that one, breathing becomes slow and smooth. When the breathing becomes slow and smooth, your lifespan also increases. You're no more erratic breathing, no more jerky breathing, and becomes the lifespan increases, clarity in thinking increases, creativity increases. You can think out of the box, out of box solution, out of square solution, you get that one. Slow down your breathing, and when the breathing slows down, when you have a great movement in your life, at that time, unknowingly, your breathing stops. That dharana happens. Some great movement. When you are doing that one, you may be alone at home, you experience some great movement. At that time, your breathing stops. Vidharana, prachardana vidharanabhyam va pranasya. When you are able to get that pause naturally, that is an indication that you are purified yourself. I am not purified, always erratic. I can't sit in one place, my breathing is all over the place. I can't control the holding. So my teacher says, hold the breath. I forcefully close my nostril and hold. Yes, it is a starting, but natural happens, natural way. What Sri Krishna talks about, when you are purified, you go beyond the limited happiness, happiness unbound, happiness unlimited. Through pranayama, you can do that one. Pranayama is for pain management. Whatever pains we are going through the life helps in addressing those problems. See how the natural dharana comes from the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, prachardana vidharanabhyam va pranasya. Push the air out, kapalabhati, push the air out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the breath. It's a natural holding. There is no urge in you either to inhale or exhale. You observe the pause. Observe the pause.